3, 2, 1, start. Feeding relationships are often shown as simple food chains. In reality, these relationships are much more complex, and the term food web more accurately shows the links between producers, consumers, and decomposers. A food wave diagram illustrates what it's worth in a particular habitat. Pictures represent the organisms that make up the food wave, and their feeding relationships are typically shown with arrows. The arrows represent the transfer of energy and always point from the organism being eaten to the one that is doing the eating. Organisms in food waves are commonly divided into trophic levels. These levels can be illustrated in a trophic pyramid where organisms are grouped by the role they play in the food web. For example, the first level forms of the base of the pyramid and is made up of producers. The second level is made of herbivores, consumers, and so on. On average, only 10% of the energy from an organism is transferred to its consumer. The rest is lost as waste, movement energy, heat energy, and so on. As a result, each trophic level supports a smaller number of organisms. In other words, it has less biomass. This means that a top level consumer, such as a shark, is supported by millions of primary producers from the base of the food wave or trophic pyramid. Few food waves throughout the world all have the same basic trophic levels. However, the number and type of species that make up each level varies greatly between different areas and different ecosystems. Producers are described as autotrophic, which means they are able to make their own food. Just like producers on land, producers in the marine environment convert energy from the sun into food energy through photosynthesis. Phytoplankton are the most abundant and widespread producers in the marine environment. Other producers include seaweeds, a type of macrolagia, and seagrass, the only flowering plant found in marine environments. New Zealand has only one species of seagrass but many species of seaweed. Consumers are described as heterotrophic, which means they are unable to make their own food and rely on consuming other organisms or absorbing dissolved organic material in the water column. Consumers are divided into herbivores and carnivores and are typically further divided into first, second, or third level consumers. For example, many zooplankton in the marine environment are herbivorous consumers. They form the second level of the trophic pyramid and consume phytoplankton. Zooplankton are eaten by the first level carnivorous consumers, which includes juvenile stages of larger animals like fish and jellyfish as well as small fish and crustaceans. Second and third level carnivorous consumers include larger fish and some species of squid and octopus. Stop.